You're very welcome back to the final part of tonight's show, where it's dinner time and Chanchan is in the kitchen. Chanchan, we've had a whole show dedicated to Donegal. It's only right
it's great.
that you do this.
I might as well finish
You're
it
getting
then.
homesick.
Yeah.
He was getting homesick during the day.
Especially Dean, like, what a lovely scenery
Beautiful.
there.
What are you making for us tonight?
So, have a steak, okay? So I'm doing sirloin steak, Asian-style tacos, okay? So I'm going to start with a steak, marinating steak. I have some ginger and garlic kind of grated into the steak. I just give it a little start already, so... And I also put a bit of rapeseed oil in here. So just to give it a bit of coating, so when we fry it, we don't have to put any extra oil in it. So I have some soya sauce, so get the flavour into the steak. And this will caramelise very nicely as well. Some honey, just a little bit of honey. Just like my usual marinade, isn't it?
It's just you do it in a different way all the time, but you're using...
I know the same stuff.
I've got a mate who does all of your recipes.
Oh, brilliant.
And he just stocked up on everything. He's like, it tastes different all the time, but he just gets everything that you use. I
know, it's mad, isn't it? I think it's all down to the ingredients that you kind of use,
yes.
You know, and what way you kind of do it.
But it's just cost effective what you do here.
It is, like, because this stuff will last. So I have steaks done. Oh, before steaks, what you want to do is you want to kind of like, I have loads of these done already. In a dry pan before you put the steak in, you want to kind of brown these tortillas off, okay? These were tacos.
Yeah.
So I have loads of them done already. So, and what we want to do now is fry off the steak.
And they're just normal tortillas, are they?
Normal tortillas.
Grand.
They're smaller ones, so you can get bigger ones.
Yeah.
If you have bigger ones at home, if you want to cut them down with a cutter, that's fine as well. Okay. And, you know, so... And steak here.
Oh, that says all.
I'm going to stick on two because I think everybody's kind of hungry tonight, you know, so I'll take off here. And
it's going to be a row.
So while the steak is kind of cooking off there, so these tortillas, what I did was toasted them off, and what I'm going to do is also I'm going to build make a black garlic and miso mayo, okay? So this will be very tasty to go with this.
Yes.
So it's very easy to make. I have some normal kind of mayonnaise. I have full-fat mayonnaise. You can use like just low-fat or whatever you want, okay? So I have some miso paste as well. So this is a white miso paste. So this is basically a fermented kind of bean paste, all right? So you mix that around. And that's it. It's really simple. If you want, you can add some garlic in there, some ginger in there, grated in there, if you want to get more flavour in there, all right?
Okay.
So I've started building some of these already, just to get a head start. And you want to just get a good dollop of that on, because that is just pure flavour. And I've sliced some these Chinese bok choy, so these are Chinese cabbage to me. And I also slice up some scallions to give it a kind of different flavour in it, okay? So what you want to do is start building on. I have a really special ingredient here tonight. It's kimchi. Do you ever say kimchi, no?
Can we let everyone in on the joke, please?
I know. I brought it in today, and you know, the floor manager told me to put a lid on it, you know, so I have it here under the lid.
Here we go. All right.
Our floor manager is leaving the room. She's like, no, it smells.
So,
like, even if COVID hadn't existed, we'd all be wearing masks.
Yeah, I know it does, like, it does smell, but I promise you, it tastes really, really good. So this is a Korean fermented cabbage, okay?
Yeah.
So they put garlic in there, and they put chilies in there, and they pack it up, and they leave it in the, like, kilner jars, and they let it ferment for about the shortest time, maybe four weeks. I do a really short one in bowls, 2 weeks, and it becomes all kind of soft and really nice, but it does really smell.
And
and very smelly, yes.
Because I've ordered that in bowls before. The kimchi is so nice.
Yeah.
It tastes delicious.
Thanks. We do a really short one, so it's not as strong, you know, so... And that's where the strong flavour kind of goes in. But it has a lovely flavour.
Can people buy it?
You can buy it. I bought this one in the Asian market.
Yeah.
And you buy them in packets, and it's really, really good. So, next, what we're going to do is our steak is kind of... I want to keep the steak kind of medium rare, okay? Okay. So...
Are you all good with that? Yes.
Yeah, we're okay with that, yeah. And what I'm going to do is leave one on the pan as well, just a bit more cooked. So what I want to do, normally you leave the steak resting, okay, for maybe about 5 minutes, all right? And this will just help it to kind of rest and all your meat to be soft and that, you know. So
let the juices run through.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm just going to slice it up here. So it's kind of nice, medium rare here already.
That looks delicious.
Yeah. And what you want to do is, I'm going to start building for freedom. This is beautiful. So this is kind of like a cross between like an Asian and
So can you tell us
Mexican.
what is happening in your fusion food here? How have you built this up again?
How to what?
How have you built it up? What's everything that's in
Okay,
the
so I have like a tortilla, okay?
Yeah.
And I kind of toasted that off in a dry pan. And what I did was a sirloin steak, and I marinated it with some ginger, garlic, and also some oil, and some soya sauce, and some mirin. And I just let that sit. Let it sit for, 10 to 15 minutes. If you can, let it sit for an hour. This will get the flavor really in. You can see that there, very, very nice. And I also put some black garlic mayonnaise, which I made from just real mayonnaise, black garlic paste, and also some miso paste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's cool.
It looks...
You'll have to have the first one because Marin is in it anyway.
Yeah, and put some, and you know what? And finish it with some coriander. It's just...
Yeah.
Look how good those look, and they smell absolutely amazing. We got a message in from Linda, who says, we were in shock here when you mentioned fecal. We mentioned fecal when we were talking to Michael earlier on. We're Dubs who moved to fecal many years ago, and when we moved, everyone in Dublin was like, where the hell is that? Fecal County Clare, Fecal County Clare. Kwanjay's going to have this up on his Instagram page, and I'm going to link to that as well. It looks delicious. Thank you, Kwanjay.
Thank you.
That's all we got time for tonight. Big thank you to all of our guests for joining us, and of course to Chanchan for the gorgeous grub.
I'll be back with Ray tomorrow at 6, where we chat with Hollywood actor Robert Sheehan. But in the meantime, Ciara Doherty will be making her debut on The Tonight Show at 10:15 this evening, so make sure you stay tuned
Good luck, Ciara.
for that. Best of luck, Ciara. We love you. Talk to you later. Bye.